We are at East Vineland, New Jersey. Um, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't realize that there were farmland in New Jersey. I thought it was just a bunch of concrete. I didn't think New Jersey was good enough because the Statue of Liberty even looks the other way. So, but hey, this was relatively new. I believe this was on Farming Simulator 22. We're going to do a Let's Play. I am going to pull up the map because I am wanting to show you. This is all we got. Lot 197. We have a silage pit, a water mill. We have that tractor with the bush hog mower, and then we have a forager wagon. That's it. We only have $1,300 to our name, and this is what we're going to do. This Let's Play is we're $1 million in debt, so we got to get out of debt. But my goal is to acquire as much land as we can in 10 years. And so how we're going to do this is I'm at 197. I can buy 128, 127, or 62. Whoops. All right. And then when I purchase that land, it would be, like say I bought 129, be 130, 134. Alrighty. No diagonals. We just got to go left or right, up or down. And I can't buy the fields unless I can afford the equipment to harvest it. So this is $574,000, but let's visit it, and it is sorghum. So we would need a harvester and a wagon to do that. Understand? That's good. So our first thing of business is we do have plenty of grass that we can mow. We're going to turn it into silage. And when we get it into silage, we can sell it. We will be able to do contracts. I bump it up, but I only did it to, it's normally a default at 1.5 bonus. I got it at 2.5. This is a starts from scratch, easy economy because we want to have some fun. So, no OP generators. I have to be able to buy. So let's go into the construction mode. We have the generators. If it's $0, it's off limits. If it's $1, it's off limits. If we have the property space, then we can do all of these. Sound fair? All right, so let's get to it. So let's start some mowing. Now, I have tried to start this video 3 times. This is lucky number 3. If you delete this house, you only get let's try to get the whole corner. Like $2. And this will, whatever this is, gotta use, I'm gonna use super strength here. All right. Okay, so sorry, as I was fixing it, we can delete it. But for whatever reason, it will not let me use 75% of that land. The fact that I could put that medium-sized silage pit there is beyond me. Because, yeah. So we are just going to mow until we says we don't own the land anymore. It does not matter if we don't have the equipment, because obviously we're basically starting with nothing. Another thing, I've looked at all the map. This is just shy of 2 acres. It's like 1.95 acres, and it's the flattest of it all. To where if when we go to put like greenhouses and chicken coops, it's not going to mess the terrain up too horribly bad. So yeah, that's the groundwork. So I am going to pause for a moment, and we will come back when this is all said and done. I'll be right back. And we're back. We got finished mowing. Had to come and pick up our forager wagon. I did splurge a little bit and use the unrealistic, just so we don't have make one load and just dump everything, and then flatten it and get that going. Once we have all the grass collected in the silage pit, ready to turn into silage, we'll start looking at contracts, because we need to get ourselves a regular truck, preferably with a flatbed, because I want to do, I want to raise goats. We can produce some goat milk on our property, and a garden or two, and maybe a couple beehives, and a chicken coop. That is my goal. Hopefully we can fit it on the land. That's another thing though, with the beehives, with the spawn point for the honey. It's gonna have to go into the driveway, because that way we can free up stuff. But if we're doing a sheep, we probably won't have any grass. I just mowed it, and I don't know why we do the silage pit. I should have just left the grass, but we wouldn't get as much money. Because we can buy this stretch of land across the street from us. That's all grass that we can use over and over again. Actually, let's see how much that is. 91. Huh. You can click on it, but it won't let you buy it. That's 112. It won't let me buy it. Oh. That's weird. When we click on this, it lights up 120. So, all right, we'll probably figure something out on that. So, if anyone does watch this and they know the creator of this map, they should let them know. So that's something we'll have to figure something out, because all the barriers are mowable once you own the property. And maybe we could do that to have the grass to justify that silage pit. Worst case scenario, we collect all that grass, the silage, and then sell the silage pit. Because if we use up all this property, then there's no need. I mean, we can't grow more grass. What's the point of having a silage pit if you're not going to use it? So let me collect this grass and we'll be back right after this. Alright, we are back. Just to let you know, I tried to do a science experiment. As you know, I did an unrealistic one that holds a million cubics, whatever. So I wanted to see how much a medium silage pit would hold, and it is 108,000. And as you can see, I have access. I even uh, deleted what was left in the trailer, and I even swept up a pass right here. It was all the way out to here, and I cleaned it up and deleted it, so I wouldn't make any extra money. But I did do a hoeing contract and 3 fertilizers, which would put us from 1,000 or 1,300 to the 91. I bought a trigger for bees, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go into construction, and over here we are going to add beehives. I want to do this one. If it will let me. There. And then I want to do a rustic car, because it's Jersey. I'm sure there's a couple there. There. We got that. I wanted to do greenhouse. Now I really wanted to do this Polish big garden. Put it over here. And voila. And while we still have the money, we got to get ourselves a water tank. And we're going to do this lizard, and we're going to do the medium, which would hopefully means less times 50,000 liters. That should work. Okay, now, whoops, I want to do one more. Let's see if we have, okay, we got 65,000. We got the garden. Now, I wanted to say, I don't know how I want to do this. Because if it doesn't let me do goats, then I'll have wasted all right, okay. Since we know this is what I want so far, Let's save it. And then if it doesn't let me do if it doesn't let me do Alright, am I doing this? Alright. Not enough. Alright, let's just do it that way. Alright, so let's fix that. Does it let us do? Yes, it does do goats. Sweet. So, and they need grass or hay. All right, so there we go. We got silage going. We'll need to find get some grass. Let, go get. We need to go get the water tank so we can get our lettuce going. So this has been Cool Groove Gaming. If you've been sticking around so long, this is going to be a relatively short video because this the beginning. We're going to do goats. We got a garden. We got a silage pit that may not last for very long since we got everything else going on. So hit that like and subscribe. Leave a comment or two, and I will see you next time. Peace.